I screwed up again on Instagram. Damn, they won't let me wait. And then I don't get it in there. So, sorry guys. Damn. And I thought I was all set. Okay, we're gonna go live again. Okay, now the title is, God, that's why he put it in the title 3 times. Elections, me, that's it, right. Okay, so the title is Elections, Ecions, mean, MEN, 200K grants for debt, homes, buy a home, business, and expenses. Okay, and those of you that are not on Facebook, I mean, not on Let's Go Help 2. Okay, I guess I got to turn that on. Okay, those of you not on Let's Go Help 2, I have a report, a bunch of links. I'm going to put them on. I could get them on YouTube now, but I won't be able to get them on Instagram until it's over. But I'll put them on. I'll put this on the chat in the Let's Go Help members. Hi, Michelle. How are you? Nice to see you again. Thank you for helping so much. And let me put it in YouTube, folks. So you're watching me on YouTube, you get all these links that I'm going to tell you about. Well, at least a lot of them, and a lot of them to get you going too. That's the important thing. Let me get this in there. And actually, there's a real good link I have here for non-members. So if you're not a member, there's a link here that'll show you the programs that are in your state, state offices that do free research for you to get more grants. Okay, now that's in both the, I have it in Let's Go Help 2, so I just clicked that up in there, so you should see that there, and also in YouTube. And then I'll get it in Instagram after. Then I have to put in the chat after that. But there's a listing. It's state by state listing. And you know, you get it free if you're a member, and I'm giving it free because it's a place for you to start if you're not a member. What I want to do is make sure that people start looking. I mean, the more you start today, the quicker you're going to get something, because it may take a little longer than you think. And that's the important thing. Send a request to be in your live video. Well, I don't share live video. That's awfully nice of you to want to be part of it. But now I just really try to educate people and solve problems and whatever. And maybe you got something worthwhile, I'm sure. But I don't do that yet. Crespi, I see. Well, you said, you know, I don't know how many times you said that, but that's fine. No, good for you. We're trying. That's the only way. You got to ask. You know, nothing's going to happen by you just sitting there and expecting it to happen. No, you got to go make it happen because it won't happen by itself. Things don't happen by itself. And the same way with getting grants. I mean, you can't just pretend, you know, that oh, there's a lot out there and it's going to be easy. And it may be, but most likely it won't be. And that's the important thing. Now, I got a wonderful, you may have heard me say this the last couple of days, Sanita Bogan. She wrote, she's a member, and she said she's sharing is caring people. This platform is real with great information. I say this to say that I lost my income in April 1st. So she lost all her income in April 1st. So that's just a few weeks ago. And I put my work in on to find on findhelp.org and 211.org for 2 days, and on the phone, and made many phone calls to prevent me from becoming homeless and hungry. Okay, so that's what she did. She went to see, and you could do this. You don't have to be a member to do this. You go to findhelp.org or 211.org, and you start calling people. You start calling and calling and calling people to see, because both of those websites have just people that help you get out of financial problems. That's all they do. You know, they're there, they get grant money to help you for free to get out of financial problems, either give you money or point you towards money or whatever. They're the people you want to talk to. You don't even want to talk to me. They're people who are more closely to what you're doing. Welcome to live chat. Remember, guard your privacy. Okay. And that's something on, I guess that's YouTube thing. But this is 50 state sources for mentoring, consulting, and research in your state. And what I give you there is every state. So you could share it with friends, family, anybody you want. Share it so they all know, because see, none of these organizations advertise, so you'll never find them when you go to Google to try to find a help. You're only gonna, what you find in Google is just people that want to get your money. And you know, if you're looking for money to get out of debt or something like that, that means you don't have money. You don't have money to give people, to help you get out of debt. No, that's why you got in debt the first time. It's because you didn't go to the free stuff, and you went to people who promised you something, and probably you didn't get it, and so now you're in debt and you're still worse off, and so you can't keep doing that. I mean, that's the definition of being crazy, isn't it? You're doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. And 2 others sent a request to be in your live video. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I don't do that. If you have something you want me to consider or whatever, yeah, send me an email, let's go free radio at gmail.com. Let's go free radio at gmail.com. Okay, and that's a good place to do it. What else? Okay. Here's the rest of the woman who signed up, and in 2 days, here's what she got. Okay, she got somebody that's paying for her rent for 4 months. So in 2 days, getting on the phone and talking to people, she paid the rent. She got her rent paid for 4 months. They provided food for me and also issued gas and food cards. So I'm saying to people who are speaking negative about me, a lot of people like to beat me up, that's fine. This is a platform. All of Let's Go team are a blessing for us all, so please believe. I mean, I feel that, but that's a biased opinion. So it's nice to hear from somebody else. And that's what we're here. I mean, and I'm here for 15, maybe 10, 15 more years, and just to do this, just to help people find the help they need. I mean, look, this woman last week, whatever, and how did she know that it's nice that I was able to help her show her these 2 sources that solved all her financial problems? Wow. And that's why I feel I have nothing better to do with my life from now on. I'm sorry, I'm a boring guy. And then here are 2 other people that just wrote in. One, he said, I wanted to share. I was able to get $125,000 of student loans forgiven. $125,000. Wow. Okay. $125,000. $120,000. I'm sorry. I mean, that's incredible. And that you could do that too. If you have a student loan, you want to go to studentaid.gov. Studentaid.gov. And in studentaid.gov, you want to look at payment reduction program. Yeah, and there's so many programs out, but that one, that's taking your payments and giving them down to 0, and then forgiving them. And that's, so you want to go that IDA, income-driven payment plan. That's what IDR, right? Income-driven. Okay, here's another one who responded. I got all my master's degree loans forgiven for over $130,000. God, what kind of master's do you have? And also forgiven was my undergraduate at $48,000. So that's $180,000. You got $180,000 just forgiven. See, and this is Biden did those two things. That's why, see, the elections means that these politicians are going to be bragging about the grants they're giving out. And so that's why I think Biden's just came out with this new program to forgive, like, for millions more people are going to get $20,000 apiece forgiven on their student loans. So if you haven't gotten forgiven yet, you got to go to studentaid.gov, studentaid.gov. And also there's a program in California that's given up to $150,000 to help you buy a home. $150,000. Not $15,000, not $5,000, $150,000 for you to buy a home. Now, isn't that wonderful? I mean, that's amazing to me. Let's see, we got the charities there. Did you get in touch with Misty? I was supposed to help you get in touch, so I apologize if you never did. I was supposed to tell Misty something, or Misty, I think I got an email from her yesterday or something. I forget. Do you remember what it was about, Charity? Congratulations, Martina. What did Martina do? Martina, Angel. Hi, student loan forgiveness is available. Yeah, student loan forgiveness, payment reduction. Speak to someone about forgiveness. Yes, time is running out for forgiveness. Yes, and there's a new program also, Angel, right now. Tammy's there. Ooh, it's early where she is. That's why. Charity said, thank you for the link. Oh, Hope, great. Oh, Kathleen. Hope, does that one subscribe to both sides? Yes, if you joined for $20, you belong to both sides, and that's Let's Go Help 2 and Facebook. Okay, we have people answering questions there. And what's nice about Facebook is that you don't get the answer until your answer is sort of reserved until somebody really answers it. So it may take a day or so, but we'll answer it. And so you don't get it instantly. And that's a problem of Let's Go Help 2, that it's instant, and then you get, it's a little harder to manage. My name is Mayan. Oh, hi, Mayan. Mian or Mayan Williams? I know, M-I-Y-O, Mayan. She's a Korean woman, great lady. I'm in California, great. Great. Okay, all those links I have there, lots of good stuff in there. I have something about the California for $150,000 is in that link. There's also about getting rid of all your debt. I mean, and also for housing. So I have all the links there. Get Debt Forgiven. Okay, I have the White House new program. So student debt for $150,000, yeah, what we're talking about, and that's studentaid.gov. Now, what you have to also do, if you have any debt that you're worried about, or any bills, and you're overwhelmed with them a bit. My wife Marilyn is cooking Cuban food while watching you live. God bless you. Wow, well, that makes me hungry. I love Cuban sandwiches with pork and pickles. But anyway, you want to make an appointment with these counselors, free counselors at it's called hud.gov/counseling. Now, there are financial counselors that are available for free, and that's important because there's so many people. You're going to go to Google, and you'll find people, they're going to get money out of you one way or another. It'll sound like they don't, but they will. They have to, because they have to pay Google to find you. Once they find you, they have to pay them money. So that means they have to get money from you. See, everybody we give you will be people who give you money, never ask you for money. And that's what I'm kind of trying to train people in America to be aware of. If you have money and you want to spend money on stuff to get you out of financial problem, best to you. But a lot of people don't, and they get caught into scams and schemes and people who know how to sell you, and you're no match for these people. They work on this stuff 24/7, and they're too good at it. And so you just have to stay out of there, because it's too easy. They spend everything manage forgiveness, cancel. Oh, thank you. That's studentaid.gov. Right. Thanks, Angel. Oh, I'm Korean too. Oh, yeah. She spells it differently. She just came back too from being a month in Korea, and she had some famous relatives over there, and she had a great time. But that's awfully nice. Well, is it Mayon? Mayon? What can I help you with? Oh, there's Megan. Thank you, Megan. uh, I hope you're still helping people, Megan. That was on Instagram. Yeah, we just started going on Instagram again, and that seems to be pretty popular for us to train people. Not as good as YouTube for some reason, or maybe it takes long. I've been on there before, but just never was able to do it. And it's really after short stuff, and I really like long stuff better. But it's something. Another one through appeal. Oh, wonderful. Oh, see, Megan just said she got another one through appeal. Okay, now what she did, yep, I got one through 38,000 through rent relief in California. See, Megan is a real angel. What she is doing is teaching everybody how, when the government says no, like for rent grants, you go and try to get a rent grant. That's what she's doing. Hi, Atula. Nice to feel you warm. And she is showing people how to appeal. See, every program that the government has, if they say no, you have the right to appeal, and it goes to a higher level of bureaucrats. Not the same people decide whether, on your appeal. So you're not sending the same people, and you're sending to somebody who has oversight of them. It's their boss, and that's what's going. I got what may or may not be an easy question. What is the question, JP? So this is what to do. I mean, that's why if you remember, check with Megan, and every grant in the country, in the government. See, they're not personal. I mean, not from businesses. They don't have an appeal process. They just say, screw you. They're like banks, But the government has to have an appeal. And she gets like, what did we say? 40% of her appeal letters get money. She just got $38,000 for another person. $38,000 just by filling out an appeal form. You hear that? Where else are you going to get $38,000 with one piece of paper? That is just. I knew this. I mean, I've been doing this almost 50 years now. And in the beginning, I used to see letters and appeal letters, and at least my thing, I say half the people got something. If you appeal. And that's why you have nothing to lose and everything to gain. So if you apply for a grant somewhere and they say no, you ask, how do I appeal? Okay, and if you need help with that appeal, there's free help too. You could go to findhelp.org and put in legal advice. And when on the legal sections, there's always organizations that help you deal with the government. Okay, I need a sugar papa. How much sugar you need. And so there's free legal help if you get stuck with something like this. And truthfully, it's just, it's good to at least bounce it off somebody who's done it before. And that's why Megan does it all the time. And so that's why she's a good person for this. Or like I say, you can't grab her online or whatever, that you go to Find Help, and there are people who get paid. They're nonprofit organizations that help you deal with the government to make sure you get a square deal with the government. Okay, and remember, they're not going to charge you anything. If you go try to find a lawyer and all this kind of stuff, like try to get more out of something or whatever, no, you do this. Or call your elected official and have them call too. That always may work too. Oh, sorry. How do you only have 90 watching this? I love your outfit. Well, thanks, Lizzie. I like it too. I mean, to me, getting dressed up is like, well, it's showtime. And when I dress like this all the time, I go out for a walk for about 2 hours every day. try to do about 7 miles and some strength exercising, and I dress completely like this all the time. And then people look at me and they smile. I mean, it's just, it almost is now a responsibility. I mean, I love people smile at me. They don't do that at home anymore. So it's nice, and they smile at me. Tula, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Have you done another video to help us? I like your glasses. Yeah, they're cheap. I think they're called VOOGLAM, VOOGLAM, like glamour, and they're like $100 with a prescription and everything. I mean, here you get them in the States, and $300-400 is nothing. So I rather get four different pairs to go with outfits. Well, you pull it off. It made my day. Thank you, Lizzie. Oh, and don't forget on Instagram, I have to remember afterwards to put those links in the description. Michelle, did you get your swag? Did you get the Let's Go swag yet? I don't know if I have to run. Okay, Angel, you have fun, sweetie. Yes, you did great. Well, wonderful. I have to see if Holly got hers. Oh, I know. Tula, I got to get you some swag. Let's Go swag. Look at Let's Go Clothes. LESKOCLOTHES. I think that's how you spell it. I wore it today on my Zoom. Oh, great. Thank you, Michelle. Wonderful. Yeah, that's another thing. Remember that people like Michelle and Tammy and Tula are all going live on Zoom now. So you could talk to these people who've gotten grants from the government and gotten help. Why, Tula is a superstar because she got $50,000 tax bill reduced to $5,000. I mean, that's amazing. So that's 90% reduction by just filling out a form. And the accountants wanted to charge her thousands of dollars for that too. And she just was strong-minded, said, "No, I'll do that." That's it. It's just, and you ask for help. If you don't know how to fill something out, you ask the government giving out the money what you should do. See, and they're gonna know. And see, it's not their money, it's somebody else's. And they have a wonderful job of giving money to people. So they wanted you to do it, they want you to do it right, so you get it, because they want to give it to good people. I'm Matthew, a longtime fan. My wife and I are both leaving the military and are leaving the safety net of the Fed. Do you have advice for it? Yes. If you're military and even past or present, you want to go to something called County Veteran Service Office, okay? County Veteran Service Office. I'm going to give you a number. If I could get it quick enough. I think. Yeah, I've seen studies about their work. They get more money for vets than anybody else in the United States. They're trained at it. Now, they don't get every grant that you're eligible for, just every government grant. And now for vets, they're getting more and more. So it's really to make sure you drain that before you go other places. I'm trying to get there. If I get there, and they have there, but they're called, every county has them too. So it's not like, oh, it's not in where I live. Yes, it is. And I'm gonna give you a phone number to start, because they want you to start with a phone number so they could help you more and tell you exactly where to go. Come on, why isn't there? Where are you? Come on, not doing it. I gotta zoom through this and find the veterans. I think it's 17 items. That's right, every member should get this. Let's Go Metagrant Report. That's what I'm looking up now. It's the Let's Go Metagrant Report. It has, it's like 80, 90 pages of my 50 years of the best sources that I keep updating, because the answers change all the time. So I keep updating it all the time. Why grants or Office or here, okay. Here's the number, 888-777-4443. 888-777-4443. 888-777-4443. If you're a veteran or a family member of a veteran, call them and ask for where do you go locally to find about veterans benefits and get somebody to help you with the applications, find the applications and everything. See, this is what I have in that report that I'm giving non-members for free. And of course, members get everything for free. And I received so much help from your book. I felt like I had a working job. I kept that book to this day. I wore it out. Wow, 20 years later, the book, wow, I haven't done a book in 10, 15 years. Well, that's awfully sweet to hear. That's wonderful, really, and that's what keeps me. We all want to feel worthwhile or value in life. That's why, and giving to other people is a way that you can feel valuable, and that's what you give me is this feedback to make me feel valuable and to make me work harder to try to do more. How do I get the report? I'm going to put it, the Meta Grant report is only for members, but a report that shows you where to get help locally for every state. It's going to be a listing of 50 states. So you download the one for your state, you could download every state and give them to friends, I don't care. I'll put it in for Instagram people after I finish this, okay? So it will be in there a little later, okay? Do you have a way to get funding for an accident victim? Well, there's victims of crime. If the crime was an accident, your state attorney general's office has money for that. If that was a crime, but as a victim of accident, well, I guess health care and things like that. An accident victim, well, that would be, I guess, their insurance company also is something. Where would I go? Well, look in, yeah, if you go to findhelp.org, okay, findhelp.org, and oh, thank you, McDougal. That's how nice. Got a tip, $5. I could close up shop now. I think my bills are paid, and we'll go out and celebrate. But no, go to findhelp.org and put in your zip code and then put legal help. And then there'll be legal help there, organizations that help you understand, find government stuff for you. That's what they're for. And also the report. Now you're in YouTube. Look at the report in the description I just put in. The first link there is this report, step by step, of who could help you. And so call them there. I mean, the other thing too, what is in there is like the HUD counselors. Okay, so you need money for something, the HUD financial counselors could help you do that too. And that's in that free report. Okay, I don't want to feel I'm a veteran, need some help. Okay, the phone number, Mark, for veteran need help, 888-777-4443, 888-777-4443. And by the way, if you are a member, we're still having trouble with our credit card processing people. I mean, we got screwed by Stripe was a big credit card processing people, and they kicked us out the door with 2 days or 2 weeks notice. And oh man, trying to get 3-4 years of business pushed into another system, it doesn't work well. So if we screw up anything on your credit card, please call us. Don't call the credit card company because it's going to take forever for them to fix it for you. If you call us, we'll fix it in 2 days and give you money no matter what. So don't worry. So you just go to findhelp@gmail.com. findhelp@gmail.com, and that's Magic Mary's website. She's the one that dishes out all the money. And don't forget, people who won money, that they're not picking it up. So make sure you take a look at our who won money from us. It's all open source. We share all that information. And contact Magic Mary. She's at findhelp.gmail.com. gmail.com. And we want to get the money to you, okay? And that's important. We set it aside for that. If not, then it goes in the pot for next month, so for somebody else. So I actually have 60 days we give you to pick it up, okay? And that's important to do. What else? Hello, Matthew, and chat, my friends, great. Well, listen, I see my voice is running down. I did a lot of exercising and whatever today. And I want to thank you all very much for all your kind words. Are so appreciative, and I appreciate the fast response when I bought the membership. Bought it twice by accident, and they fixed it fast. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I mean, a lot, we all do that, and that's why if you go with a credit card company, you get those bureaucracies going, and it takes forever for that. And also, then they think we're bad people because we don't give refunds or something. I don't want to be that. I'll give you a refund no matter what. You know, I don't want anyone to feel that you got scammed into doing this. I mean, you see how people appreciate it, and I'm here for enough people to appreciate it. But I know we can't help everybody, and you may read something into what we're doing that it really isn't, you know, right. And so if I don't do that and get you $100,000 by Tuesday, then you get pissed off and you'll call the credit card company. Just don't do that. I'll give you money back. Don't worry. It'll just save you a lot of headache too. And all you have to do is send an email to Magic Mary. Her email address is letsgohelp@gmail.com. letsgohelp@gmail.com. Emmy with a down payment so I can own again. Yes, Karen M, MK Karen M, there in the description on YouTube, I put in the 7 places to check for buying a house. There's 7 nonprofit organizations in every city that will help you find money to buy a house. Okay, that's all they do. First time watching you live from Washington, D.C. And contact each one of those offices if you want to get a house. There's no shortcut. Now, you have to do it. Everybody wants that one magic thing. No, the world is a little too complicated for that. And so, because most of these programs are by dozens and dozens of organizations that are local. So you have to find where those are, and those 7 offices that we list in this are where to start. So you got to contact every one of them. You can't do the shortcut, okay? Or you get shortcutted. Yeah, I see these videos all the time, and they sound great, but they don't seem real. Well, they're real. They just take some work, Sean, is it? Sheen Cook. Yeah, no, they're real programs. I mean, whether you get it or not depends on you and them, you know. So we just try to hook you up. It's sort of like jobs or dating or anything like that. We can't guarantee anything. We only guarantee these are real programs. And if you don't want to try, that's fine. You don't have to. I'm seeing things. Is there a question mark on your thumb? Oh, yes. There you go. Yeah, I got that when I was 70, 10 years ago. And I always worried about a tattoo. Oh, it's going to look like when I'm old. Shit, I'm already old. I'll be dead before this thing looks lousy. So that's one. Bill House, I will marry. See a little help to get my life back. Okay, she's not going to get your life back, Mary. I mean, Bill. We will, and the other members. I mean, that's what we're going to do. Mary's when you want your money back, or if you can't get into something, you know, you're a member, and hey, where the hell do I go? She's the one to do that too. Yeah. Oh, wow, I thought I was going crazy. No, we're all crazy. And the people that help you here, the members, are just the angels in this world that have your well-being in mind. I did the charity hospital application and had, wow, Sherry, wonderful. I'm going to do another, see that? Getting $20,000 hospital bill. Yeah, see, hospitals don't tell you they have that. You know, And almost every hospital does, particularly all the nonprofit hospitals, and even the other ones are now really doing that. But, they'd rather get your money. And if you're a sucker enough to do it and don't know your options, see, it's all about knowing your options. $20,000, wow, that's great. Sherry, how do I? So I looked down the list and clicked on most, but none of the links were addressed consumer debt. Which links are the best? I don't know which one you mean. They're all consumer debt. I have a list in Turia of all the consumer debt. You start with HUD. Make an appointment with a counselor. And if you're looking at the HUD, at the listing I put on YouTube, yes, HUD counseling is there. HUD.gov/counseling. Call them up, make an appointment. If one doesn't help you the way you want, you make an appointment with somebody else, and you do that. Now the others people there too are for other kinds of things for debt, whether it's student aid or healthcare debt, all this kind of stuff. But start with that HUD.gov, and then. And if you remember, then we have other things, how to find the rent, how to find utilities, stuff like that. And you could start yourself doing that without being a member by going to findhelp.org, findhelp.org, and put in rent or anything else that you have trouble for, and find nonprofit organizations that help you. And then call. You have to call 6, 10, 12, whatever the hell it takes till you get something, okay? Do you have a list of grants? Yes, I mentioned that Ageless Beauty. Are you an ageless beauty? Okay, guys, my throat is going. Company within 93 and others. Send a request to be in your library. Yeah, everybody's saying that. I don't know why they want to do that. I don't do that. I don't know why I don't do that. But thank you, Sam. I'm only asking to try to repay if possible. I can't try to repay. Oh, don't worry. God bless you. Thank you, Bill. You all have a good time, okay? And remember, tonight, I don't know who's on first. At Let's Go Help, we have, let me see if somebody's on Zoom tonight. Let's Go Help 2. See the program, can't tell them, Sundays at 10 p.m. Woo! Okay, somebody's on tonight at 10 p.m. Wow, and tomorrow at 11 p.m. Boy, these are night owls. Tuesday at 6 o'clock. Okay, now these are members. I mean, the delightful people you've seen chat here with me are just wonderful to share their time and experience with you, and I feel they're more important to you than me because I've been doing this too long. And they just started learning all this. So they're closer to where you are. What can you help with? What do you need help with? I show people how to get government money to solve any financial problem, anything you want to do, whether it's your debt or start a business, a house, go to school, fix up a house, buy a house, start a business, anything. Government gives out more money than anybody else in the world. Just don't know where it is. Let me tell you where to go. And we also give out our own grants, okay? We give out $75,000 every month just to members. You fill out a 1-sentence application and you're in it. If you don't win it this month, you try it next month. We have 4 grants we give out every month, $75,000. Can't believe it, but we do. I'm just so proud of that. Thank you so much. Talk to you soon. Everybody, you fill my heart tonight, and thank you. That's the best thing you could do. I don't want to join, I want to end. Oh, there it is. Okay, guys, you hear my throat going? Okay. See you later. Okay, don't forget, YouTube, I'm going to put, there's the links are in the description below, okay? Sorry, call back in, I'm back. Oh, Tuele, I'd love to see you back.